Hi, welcome back to Cotton Creation. So today I'm bringing you another tasty, delicious vegan recipe. And actually this is a requested video to feature soy curls. And if you watched my previous video, I featured them in that. But I also wanted to give you guys that requested this a few more options, not just one option. So anyway, if you're interested in seeing my vegan fajita quesadilla recipe, please stay tuned. But before we hop into it, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all the amazing videos I have coming your way. Let's hop into it. So these are the soy curls that we're going to feature in this recipe. I got mine from Amazon. They do come dried, so you have to rehydrate them. So the first thing I'm going to do is create a broth that I'm going to use to rehydrate them. And I'm going to put in some water, some vegetable broth, some vegan chicken flavored broth, and some garlic powder. I'm going to bring the broth to a rolling boil, and then I'm going to cut the heat off and go ahead and add in my soy curls and let those sit for about 10 to 12 minutes until they're soft. And then once they're soft, I'm going to drain them or strain them and let them sit for about another 5 to 8 minutes, just to make sure that all the liquid is out. And I'm also going to take some paper towels and press down on them to make sure I can get as much liquid out of them as possible. You could leave your soy curls like this, or if you want them in smaller pieces, you can add them to a food processor and just pulse a couple times. You don't want to mince it, but you can pulse it down. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some oil to a pan, and I'm going to go ahead and start sauteing these bell peppers and onions until they are translucent and soft. Then next, I'm going to remove those from the pan, add a little bit more oil, and then I'm going to add in my soy curls. Just wanted to show you guys what the texture is looking like after they have been rehydrated. So I did pulse most of it, and then I kept a few whole pieces in there as well, just to show you that either way is fine. So we're going to brown our soy curls, and then after that we're going to add in our fajita seasoning and then a little bit of water. Once the soy curls are done cooking in the fajita seasoning, you want to go ahead and remove those from the pan, and we're going to actually add back in our peppers and onions because we want to give this a fajita flavor as well. So with my fajita packet, I put about 3/4 of it onto the soy curls, and then I leave the remaining 1/4 of it for the bell peppers and onions, and then I add just a little bit of water. And you just want to let this cook for probably like 2 to 3 minutes. We're really just trying to cook the seasoning and make sure that that seasoning is absorbed by your peppers and onions. And that's pretty much it because we've already cooked them. Once those are done, it's time to go ahead and start assembling everything and cook our fajita. So to a pan, I'm just going to spray some cooking spray, and then I'm going to add my flour tortilla, and then I'm going to be adding in my Violife mature cheddar cheese slices to one side of your quesadilla. You don't want your temperature up too high just yet, because you want to have some time to assemble everything before it starts to really cook. So make sure your heat is on low at this step. And then after adding in the soy curls, adding in the cheese, we're going to add soy curls, and then we're going to add in our bell peppers and onions, and then we're going to add even more Violife cheese. Now, I've never been a huge, I need a ton of cheese on my quesadilla, so that's why you'll see that I don't put a ton of cheese. But for my cheese lovers, I am going to do one for you guys. So this is for my cheese lovers. We're gonna do a quick little cheese sauce. So to a pan, I'm just gonna add in some vegan milk, some vegan cheese, add in a little bit of smoked paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of nutritional yeast, and we're gonna just melt that all down until we have a cheese sauce. And so once that's all melted down, then we're gonna go back to assembling our quesadilla. So the same way as we did before, put a little cooking spray in the pan, put your flour tortilla down, add in your vegan cheese. Make sure your heat is on low because we don't want this to cook too fast before we get everything assembled. Then add your soy curls, your fajita peppers, and then we're going to add in our cheese sauce. And then we're going to add in some more cheese slices. And then we're going to go ahead and cook this on both sides until golden brown. And here's what it's looking like. And y'all know I got y'all. I'm going to go ahead and cut it for you so you can see what it's giving. Now here's to the big reveal. As you can see, it's very cheesy, melted cheese for my cheese lovers. And of course, you could add even more cheese if that's what you into, even more cheese sauce, all of that. But let's get into these quesadillas. And of course, you know, I'm gonna taste test it for y'all. Now, back to my quesadilla that doesn't have as much cheese. I'm going to pair mine with some salsa and some vegan sour cream and a little bit of green onions on my sour cream. You could also do chives or cilantro. Any of that will work. And so let's get into this taste test. All right, y'all, so here is the moment of truth. We got our quesadilla with the soy curls. And like I mentioned before, I never did like a ton of cheese in my quesadillas, but of course you can go overboard and put as many cheese slices or vegan cheese shreds in yours as you want. But let's get into it and let's see what it's giving. All right. Oh my God. That's like, oh my God, in like in a great way. It's like a good thing. Yo, I'm gonna have to find the first young lady that asked me to do a few soy curl recipes. Because if it wasn't for her, I think these things would have stayed in my Amazon cart for probably another year or two. That's giving what it's supposed to give. All right, so let me know what you guys think of this recipe. I just love fajita quesadillas. I used to do them before being vegan. So this is actually, these soy curls are actually a great substitute, meat substitute for the vegan fajita quesadillas. So let me know what you guys think of this recipe down in the comment section down below. And if you like this video, you know what to do. Give your girl a thumbs up and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Thanks for watching.